This is the summer 2020 issue of the BVA Bulletin, Volume 75, Number 4. The national president of the Blinded Veterans Association is Dr. Thomas Zamperi of Pearland, Texas. Joseph McNeil of Columbus, Georgia, serves as the national vice president. The national secretary is Daniel Wallace of Martinez, Georgia. And the national treasurer is Elizabeth Holmes of Midland, Georgia. Serving as district directors from Districts 1 through 6 are the following: Dennis O'Connell of Long Beach, New York, representing District 1. Tim Hornick of Lawrence, Kansas, directing the work of District 2. Monica Gilmore of Knightdale, North Carolina, serving District 3. Ray Hale of Deer Park, Washington, is now serving as the interim director of District 4. Darrell Goldsmith of Pensacola, Florida, is the newly elected director of District 5. Kevin Jackson of Austin, Texas, has now been sworn in for a full 3-year term as director of District 6, having won the recently concluded election. The position of immediate past national president continues to remain vacant due to the passing of Joe Parker in August of 2019. Additional appointed officers are National Chaplain Dr. Ron Lester of Tucson, Arizona. Kenan Horn of Edmond, Oklahoma, is the National Sergeant-at-Arms. Garrett Bolks of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Jeff Mittman of Indianapolis, Indiana, represent BVA on the Trusted Advisory Council. Blinded Veterans Association auxiliary officers include the following: President Sandy Krasnodemsky of Allen Park, Michigan, Vice President Edna Kirksey Dixon of Bay Minette, Alabama, Secretary Sherry Harris Bates of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Treasurer Benjamin Holmes from Midland, Georgia. Patricia Hale of Deer Park, Washington, serves as the auxiliary reporter and has provided the Auxiliaries View column for this issue. BVA staff members serving the association's membership nationwide consist of Executive Director Donald D. Overton, Jr. and National Service Director for Benefits and Policy James R. Vail, Administrative Director Bridget Jones. The membership coordinator is Maria Ingenieri, while the development coordinator is Andrea Malmer. Aaron McConnell serves as the government relations specialist. The director of public relations is Stuart Nelson, with Kylie Fitzgerald as the public relations coordinator. The editor of this issue of the Bulletin is Stuart Nelson, with Kylie Fitzgerald as the associate editor. BVA's full-time National Veterans Service Resource Center staff members are now L'Oreal Hamilton and Charles Reynolds. The BVA National Headquarters is now located at 1101 King Street, Suite 300, Alexandria, Virginia, 22314. Each full-time headquarters staff member can be reached by dialing 202-371-8880 or toll-free 1-800-669-7079 and by then following prompts that connect the caller to the correct department and individual. Email communication will be forwarded to the appropriate recipient when sent through BVA's general mail address, bva@bva.org. The organization's combined federal campaign number is 10513. The BVA Bulletin is published quarterly by and for all blinded veterans. There is no charge to receive the print version of the publication, which is available upon request of the national headquarters to any interested individual or organization. Requests for multiple copies will be honored whenever possible. An audio compact disc version is mailed to annual and life members upon specific request. The audio version is also accessible via the BVA website. Contents of this issue of the Bulletin include the following entries: President's Page by Dr. Tom Zamperi, Legislative Update by James R. Vail, Executive Director's Message to Members by Donald D. Overton, Jr., Operation Peer Support, Horn and Martz Keep Giving by Stuart Nelson, A Tale of Two COVIDs by Tracy Farrow, Around BVA, Auxiliaries View by Patricia Hale, BRS Offers Personal Touch During COVID-19 Challenges by Ella Hart, Veterans Service Program Update by James R. Vail, Chaplain's Corner by Dr. Ron Lester, Base Access Now Fully Operational by Charles Reynolds, In Many Ways by Pascal Bauti, Caregiver Corner, VA Notes, Letters to the Editor, Dark Knight Rises by Warner Murray, In Remembrance, and A Final Thought. 2 color photos in postcard format, one above and slightly overlapping, and the other grace the cover of this, the summer 2020 issue of the BVA Bulletin. The first of the photos depicts a side view of a gentleman who appears to be at the top of a mountain ridge. Immediately behind him is lush green vegetation. Farther distant is a panoramic view of two mountain ranges and partially cloudy skies. The man is standing with his left hand outstretched behind him with the palm extending sideward, inviting photo viewers to consider the grandness of that background. The second photo is a close-up shot of a man ascending a steep cliff of light-colored rock. The man is attached to cables and is wearing a thick helmet. In the background, to his right, are tree branches with a few leaves. The background of both photos is another panoramic view of a blue sky and distant mountain ranges, also in blue. The cover's photo caption, located on the next page at the bottom of the table of contents, reads as follows. After successfully coming to terms with their own loss of sight, blinded veterans Kenan Horn and Eric Martz have risen to the challenge of helping other veterans do the same. Their stories of selfless service, given through BVA's Operation Peer Support initiative and in ways personal to them, highlighted this issue of the Bulletin.